Relations.
Yeah, thanks, Chair. And I just want to go back to the fact that, Letitia, I've always complimented you on your work to date, and I don't think I've turned any disposals down at this stage. It's a bit like the SHAs. I've only ever turned 2 of them down because I'm on commercial industrial land and we need that. But if I look at the Franklin Local Board, as I said, Madam Chair, in the 5.5 years that I've been here, they've actually come to us giving, not taking. And I want to, respect that return because they have been mindful of the fact what we're trying to achieve. And you've heard very clearly from the Franklin Local Board that there's work in progress with a lot of council land already underway in the Franklin area for disposal in time. This actually adds to the landscape. So I urge councillors today, and I go back to the fact is that, they were here, not only giving you onions and potatoes, but, given back to the Auckland Council. So I urge today that we retain Roman 1 and 2. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, councillors. So just bear with us. I will put these in so separately. So,
Madam Chair, if I could just comment. Sorry to interrupt, but if I could just comment on the current recommendation for 2 Forest Hill Road. Panuku do not have authority to be identifying open space land that sits with Parks and Recreation Policy, and more than happy for Parks and Recreation Policy to identify a subject piece of land and we can undertake the acquisitions process for it, but I'm just very mindful that we don't want to start getting into the business of doing the work of that the Parks and Recreation Policy team are doing very, very well. Okay, well I think in that case we'll take that away and we'll just put it as reject or keep, okay? So, A1, 27 Tobin Street, reject the disposal of the land. All those in favour? Aye. Against? No. Okay, carried on voices. Thank you. Reject the disposal of A2, 37 Tobin Street, Pukekohe. All those in favour? Aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you. Moved by Councillor Darby and seconded by Councillor Watson. Reject the disposal of land at 2 Forest Hill Road. All those in favour? Aye. Against? No. No. Can I have a show of hands, because that was a bit difficult. All those in favour of rejecting it? Of rejecting. No, sorry.
Sign the 2% pledge. 2% pledges.
Against? Okay.
Sorry, we don't reject.
I was just about to tell you.
Oh, sorry.
The vote was 9-7, so
to reject it.
To reject it. Thank you. So and approve the sale of 16A Glenbrook Road Street Te Atatu and part of 270 Flanagan Road, Drury. All those in favour? Aye. Against? Carried. B, agree terms and conditions be approved under appropriate delegations. All those in favour? Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you. Letitia, thank you very much. Sometimes you get really easy ones and sometimes they're a little bit more difficult, but I know that you really do your best and you put your heart and soul into these, and your reports are always very comprehensive. And I know you work very well with the local boards as well, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I will just stay in the seat because a colleague of mine is coming up for another item.
That's right. So we now have item number 10, the closure of walkway and disposal of land at